Yesterday I was watching my old academy where I started to train Jiu-Jitsu in Brazil. One of my friends that was teaching there at that time, he went back to visit the academy. He also lives here in the US, but he went back to visit the academy, and I saw pictures of friends that I trained Jiu-Jitsu 20 something years ago. When I started training Jiu-Jitsu, we used to hang out together, and I saw them all together yesterday celebrating mat time. And one of my friends that was there, it's a friend that when I was probably like still white belt, maybe white blue belts, we had a training session. It was a no-gi training session, and after the training session we got into my car. I used to have a little pickup van, a pickup, just a pickup, like a open bed pickup. And we finished training and we say, let's go get some food. We used to leave training and go grab some food after. It was around like 10 p.m, very hot in Brazil, summer, we had the windows down. And then I stopped in the traffic light and we start to play with the stereo. Those days the stereo was like with those cassettes, that you put inside, and was kind of giving a lot of problems. We start to try to fix it for the music, and I took my foot off the brake, and my car just gone a little bit and hit on the front car, right on the bumper of the front car, but like very, very little. And the guy from the car in front of us came out of the car and started to argue with me by the window and saying like, oh, you damaged my car, you better pay for it. And I say like, I don't think anything happened, but let me go out and check. And when I tried to open the door, he kicked my car door and locked me in again, and didn't let me come out of the car. And both of my friends were still like dressing no gi. We just had a shirt like all sweaty and shorts, and we still like 10 minutes ago we were training at the gym. We were still like pump it up from the training, and my friend just came out of the car on the other side, and the guy was arguing with me in the window, and my friend came and took him down. And then I came out of the car and we both controlled him on the floor. And I remember the guy trying to resist and calling us all kinds of names and very angry. And me and my friend, my friend was mounting him and I was holding the legs, and the guy was going crazy, and we just controlled him until he calmed down. And then we say like, hey, let's go and check your car. And the car had nothing on the car, just like hit the bumper. Not even the paint of my car passed to damage this person car. And it was just one of those situations, that we use Jiu-Jitsu to calm this person down, and then we check the car and nothing happens. At this time, like all the cars in the traffic is already passing, because we just left our cars in the middle of the road, and people were passing by and checking out. And that was the end of the problem. We managed to control this person on the ground. And it was so funny because 10 minutes ago we are doing the same thing in the gym. We are doing the same thing, like keeping the distance, taking each other down, controlling the floor. And then in the street just happened the same thing. Me and my friend, we were laughing after that, because we see like, man, how unlucky this guy was to come and get very upset. And he actually damaged my car door with a kick, like he pushed my car door in. And I tried to get him to fix my car after we talk about it, but of course in Brazil you cannot really force that kind of thing. The guy say, okay, I'm gonna pay your car and blah blah blah, but I never saw him again. And I remember we, after days passed, we looking at my car door like pushed in, and we telling everybody the story in the gym, and everybody like, man, come on, this guy is so unlucky to come and mess with you guys right after training. We like still pump it up from the training, and we had to have an extra sparring session in the streets and in the concrete. No knees hurt or anything. We just controlled the legs. My friend mounts until this guy come down, and it was like maybe a young guy, 32, 35 years old, athletic, but Jiu-Jitsu just, you don't play with Jiu-Jitsu, Jiu-Jitsu control you on the floor and exhaust. And it's just a little story that happened with me a long time ago. I probably still a white belt, but Jiu-Jitsu is Jiu-Jitsu. 1 year of Jiu-Jitsu can really give you a lot of advantage in a fight altercation like this, and especially when you are with a friend that also knows Jiu-Jitsu. So it's 2 Jiu-Jitsu against 1 person that don't know Jiu-Jitsu is like really unfair. But yeah, we taught him a lesson without hurt the person, and become a big story after. We had a lot of fun sharing that with other students. And yeah, it was good. It was good to have Jiu-Jitsu that time.
I was gonna say, you said that he was unlucky, but he was actually lucky.
Yeah, he was actually lucky. Yeah.
You guys didn't strike with him or
Would
anything
have
like
somebody
that.
else that had a baseball bat in the car and come out and hit him and really hurt him. You know, we solved the problem without violence. You know, he started very violent, but you know, we are just coming from a training session. We have the Jiu-Jitsu mindset, and it was easy to handle.
It was
very
literally the fire against the water. No, he was fire there. You guys go up, put it to the ground, put some water on him, calm down.
It was right in front of a big pharmacy in Brazil too, and people in the pharmacy all look in the window.
No phones.
Yeah, no phones, no videos. And after that, the people from the pharmacy came and asked us, you guys need something, any bandage or anything? We say, no, we're good.
Just come to Jiu-Jitsu.
We're just gonna go get dinner now, and I hope nobody else come to kick my car's door anymore.
Just come to Jiu-Jitsu.
But yeah, it was one hell of a story that we share with our friends after that. And hey, I just hope that you guys never have to use it. But if one day the fight come your way, you better know Jiu-Jitsu. Then you try to improvise what are you gonna do in that situation. You know, having a plan and know what you do in a situation like this is great. You know, the best thing I could have done was roll up my car window and go, but I couldn't because his car was in front, and my friend just jumped off the car and went going to take care of the situation. And looking at the picture yesterday, I saw my friend in the picture. I said, like, yeah, I remember that guy. That guy was hanging out with me one day, and we had to control that person on the floor, and it was really rewarding to know a little bit of Jiu-Jitsu and manage a fight without hurting the opponent, exactly the way that we teach here in the gym today.
100%.
Awesome.